here, and little weird weeks we've had. But today it's time to play again. And let's see how long we're gonna keep this up, huh? Because if I remember correctly, the last time that we were, that we were playing, there was a little conflict between the group and I don't know, a freaking blue Draco Lich, you know, like and Tiamat in the background. No big deal. Like, it's fine.
Was that a conflict?
It's fine. Well, conflict of interest, you know, like.
Yes.
He wanted you to be their slaves or die, and you just didn't want to die. And you didn't want to be slaves. So
We're very mean.
Artistic differences.
I mean,
Very unpolite.
that is quite an ask of a dragon, you know. Like it's not
Yeah,
not
come
really
on.
fair to do that.
Nope.
In any case, he took that personally and then died.
And he took that perk.
Dave, can you reset your cam for me, please? I don't know
so
why,
it wasn't
but
just
it's
me.
on the forever loading screen.
Oh, I have the same, yeah. For his camera.
Are you there, by the way, Dave? But it seems like he has muted us.
Oh, he can't hear us. He's deafened.
Ah.
Yeah. I think maybe something would work happened or.
Well, in the meantime, I am going to put you guys on screen.
Yay!
Oh no!
Hello, everybody.
Greetings.
Hello.
No, I still need,
Hello from the other side.
I still have some adjustments to do here, by the looks of it. Oh well.
Oh, Bart.
Yeah, that's what happens every once in a while.
He's a family man, you know?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a life now, so.
And
that
things
is,
have changed.
Yep, definitely.
We can't really hold him accountable anymore.
God
Rest in
damn it.
peace, living like a need.
Beautiful.
Reminds me of that ancient ass, I think 4chan post? Where someone was like, dude, seriously, get a life. And the guy replied like, yeah, I tried that, didn't fucking like it, now I'm back.
I
I mean, that's a mood right there.
That's golden.
Let's see, does this work? Oh yeah, that does work. Okay, so now I just have to be patiently adjusting. Okay, so in any case, in the meantime, I'll just talk a bit.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Man, that is such an old meme, and somehow it keeps being relevant. In any case, yeah. Oh man, words, Bart. Yeah, you guys killed a big bad dragon, but Tiamat was still in the back. And as a last present, Corathon just threw like a shit ton of rocks down through the volcano. And you guys barely managed to escape, but you escaped. I mean, you know, I could have just let him just do it. But then again, he was beaten. And I don't know, 9th level spells just seem like cheating. Like next to that, imagine that you could use the spell Meteor Storm and instantly from space, like within 6 seconds, all those rocks are somehow already at the ground. Like how?
Yeah, the idea is that they materialize 6 seconds away from you. But the thing is, the bigger cheating thing was like when he's dead, he doesn't get to like still cast the 9th level spell. I mean, it was cool for cinematic value, but that was the cheating part. So it makes sense that you've like nerfed it a bit.
Well, not completely because I already nerfed him. I already purposely did not use the spells that would single someone out because that's just not fun.
I'm trying just. I'm saying
Huh?
just the spell.
And you don't know, maybe he has an There are actually creatures who have an after death still do this ability. Like dragons don't.
Fair enough.
He could have. You know, just saying. Well, in the meantime,
Anymore?
yeah. I don't know what did anybody message Dave? Like, jeez. So
I will open WhatsApp and message the guy.
I wonder what's going on there. So I have a baby on my belly, and I'm still trying to get pizza in my belly, and it's quite a challenge.
Osmosis. Just push it through.
Push it through the baby.
You got this boy.
That looks delicious.
Mm.
I am jealous.
Same.
I had pizza yesterday, still I am jealous. Because it was not as tasty as hoped.
I absolutely did not burn my rice today. What are you talking about?
So I'm trying to lower
Not
my
even like that bad that it just scraped off like a pancake.
I'm trying to
believe it.
follow Sebas's
No!
example and
What
trying
the-
to lower my carb intake. So this one is a cauliflower bottom, and
Oh.
you know, I don't really
Nice.
taste the difference, but you can smell it.
Yep, that's true.
That's pretty epic if you can't taste the difference.
Yeah.
I've had bossenbollen for the second day in a row as lunch, so I know.
delicious.
I haven't
I
had
mean,
that much hunger at dinner.
I never really understood bossenbollen as a pastry because basically it's just a gigantic cream puff. And
Yes.
I like
Ha-
whipped
what?
cream.
What's not to understand?
Bart,
Principle is simple, Bart.
About
Bart,
half.
did you have them from Jan de Groot? Because that's a thing.
Uh,
Mm.
yeah, the chocolate, a gigantic cream puff with a lot of whipped cream in it. And even though I do like whipped cream, at some point also I go, huh, I'm
It's,
kind of done with
it's
whipped
enough.
cream.
Yeah.
Bart, you don't get to talk. Jan de Groot. Just Jan de Groot.
Bart, are you Groot or are you Jan? Which one are you?
That's the
Max
guy
Ducker?
who invented the things. I drive by it every day I go to my internship, and he has the best bossenbollen. And a very good whipped cream.
All right, that sounds tasty. So, did you roll for liking it?
Dutch?
Because
Oh.
maybe we should talk in D&D terms until Dave is back. Jeez. Well, in the meantime, we can do some a little bit of discussions because I'm quite curious what your characters were thinking as they were escaping and what their train of thought is in the with the whole. Hey, there is Dave. Okay, never mind.
He's back.
My
After
character
business
was
meeting.
my character was thinking to herself, "Oh fucking Christ, why?
You're
This
deafened.
fucking dungeon is collapsing. Sweet Lord, help me."
Bart, you said out loud you're deaf.
Jeez, I have not.
Yeah,
I
I
am
know.
not too young to
Okay,
die.
just so you know.
Let's see, Dave. You're deafened.
No, he's not.
Oh,
I'm not.
shut up.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
Alex does
baby,
not
there's
agree with you.
Nothing wrong. No, it's not agreeing with you.
is that so?
Pretty sure, yeah.
He's looking at me with a confused look right now. It's no. It's like
Is he
what?
having a
Cute
bro
baby
moment?
noises.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to them. That I obviously can hear through your headphones. Okay. So-
Mhm.
Everybody's back. In that case, yeah. You guys just escaped. And you went out of the temple, out of the Hall of the Dead, and now you're standing, and you were standing in front of the Hall of the Dead, with everybody there. Did you go to Wolf Castle or not? Did you teleport
Yeah,
there?
we did.
Yeah,
That
right.
was the plan, right?
Yes, sir.
All
We
right.
wanted
Through
to,
the
but we
portal.
didn't go there. Yeah.
Oh, you still had to make the decision. So, are you staying here for the night, or are you going away?
I
Should
thought
I
we
stay or
could
should I go now?
I
How
had
about-
to walk out of the cave system to go through the portal to the Duke's house in Wolf Castle.
Uh-huh.
How about we don't sleep next to the big scary giant? 5-headed dragon.
That's like an idea.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
All right.
Spit spot. Kick your heels 3 times.
So
Gets the ring and head.
yeah, how does your ring activate?
This is definitely something she thought about.
What do you need to do? It's
I
not a
actually
it's
just
not a
see him like oh my god, how do you call it? Like
Vreubelen?
yeah. He's,
no, like you're rubbing your hands menacingly, and in the thing he rubs his ring, and then the portal opens.
I like that.
All right. As you rub your hands, the portal goes open with a jolly ho 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 ho. Like that sound actually comes from the portal, not from you.
Okay, nice.
I mean, it was made when by someone who was like, okay, so what kind of special effects do you want? And you just started laughing, and he took that a little bit too seriously.
Oh, Bart.
Yeah.
The lore of the teleportation thing was that it's Valor's gift.
Yeah.
I think you might have forgotten it.
Oh yeah, I totally did. Any case, this is now canon.
What? How does this work?
It's a gift. Come on, you know how
You
you.
leave it as a gift.
You know the joke, right?
I like that sound.
So yeah, without any problems, you open up the portal and
Or does it like explode in tiny elephants, and then they they stack on top of each other, and that forms a portal? Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes!
That's canon now.
Okay.
I like that
Tiny elephants stack together, form a portal, and we're all happy.
Amazing.
And,
and
a
a
little
big
bit disturbed.
and a big jolly sound of a tiny army of elements, snout trouts. Just
Snout trout.
and you know what? They even make it a little kind of tune, and then you can
Amazing.
enter.
It's the developer thing to do.
I can only think about pink elephants from Dumbo. That's all I can think about.
Yeah.
Well,
good.
we can say that they are climbing on top of each other while making the portal shape drunk. Does that help?
Nah, I like Dumbo.
It is cute.
So yeah, you walk through and there you basically just get enveloped by a quiet that for most of you have not appreciated it as much as you have now. There is a piece here that basically makes you feel like, yes, it's safe here. But an armor kit, no.
Roll to dodge.
All of you
Oh,
walk
fuck, I forgot
through.
my dice.
All of you walk through the portal, and you are standing in the courtyard of Wolf Castle.
Oh,
Peace and fucking quiet.
I will lean into Kalia and just say, until the family shows up. They're nice, but they're a lot.
Alright, that was true.
Nope, the Duke himself is actually also a little bit freaked. He, like, normally he would hold big ass festivities because you just slayed a fucking dragon, like, what the hell. But, no, he's a little bit white nosed and he's like, I need a bath. See you all in the morning.
Can I get one too?
Yes, yes.
So,
I'm just
Duke,
looking through all the notes.
are you just leaving them? Are you just walking into Wolf Castle?
I'm walking with them into the castle, but I'm also like, Tristan, Mephisto, we have guests. Make them some
Yes?
warm, hot baths, please.
Well, of course,
And a nice hot meal.
a nice hot
Bram,
meal.
Jonathan, are you coming with me?
But
to
it's
the
after
God's
supper. Oh, never mind.
Like just babbling on. And
The
just
Lord of the
talking.
Castle knows what he's doing. Well, you lot, I would say, please walk with me through to the entry hall, and I'll make sure that there are some arrangements made for you. I heard something about wishes for a bath.
Uh-huh.
Please.
Please.
All right.
Could use a 2-year bath after this.
I mean, it is possible, but you will be quite wrinkly afterwards.
Sweet, sweet wrinkliness.
Well, give me about half an hour to set everything up. Does everybody wish a bath?
Pla-
I think I'm fine.
All right. Oh,
You got-
so voila, the usual scotch and cigar for you. It's been a
Leave
while.
the cigar. I'll take the scotch, but add some wine, please. Wine, sorry. Add some tea, please.
Of course. Well, I have just the place for you at the fireplace. And there's a great seat that has been actually custom fitted, especially for you.
Ooh, wonderful.
We haven't
Thank
seen you
very
in
much.
quite a while.
That you have indeed.
The rest of you may join him for now, and I will fetch you in about half an hour. You know the way, right? And he leaves you as you hear in the distance. Yes, we need towels and a lot of them. And as Duke is gone, you are now with the just the four of you sitting at a fireplace.
I am sitting on the ground because I'm quite bloodied and I do not want to ruin any of the couches or seats.
We ruin them on a weekly basis, so please don't.
Oh,
Don't be ashamed.
I didn't want this image, thank you, Susie.
I just meant by beer and parties, not whatever you're thinking, but also that, yes. But maybe
Dirty
parties.
minds.
My mind's been in the gutter for weeks.
Hey, show some respect. There are babies here.
This is true.
It all went wrong when I hit puberty.
Technically, the two.
Oh, this went wrong when I saw my friends from 10 years ago last weekend.
Nice.
Guys, I would ask, do you have, but I know you do. Can I
Oh,
have
I-
some,
I
Drink?
totally forgot, by the way, that Thraldus and Oscar are also here, but Oscar is not recognized by the people, of course.
Oh yeah, oh my god. It's a thing. I want to smuggle Oscar with me to my chambers first to
Oh, you don't have to smuggle him. You can just walk. Like nobody will recognize him. He's
Yeah,
a
but I
white-
want to keep close quarters with him. I mean, I don't know how he will respond to
Yeah,
being
sure.
back in his home for such a long ass time. And maybe send a secret note to the castle's magician to see if we can resolve some of what's going
the
on
castle's
there.
magician. Yeah, yes, of course, I knew about that. His name is
Merlijn.
Carlton.
Carlton.
Yes. Not everything has to be fancy.
Yeah.
Carlton is
Is
fancy as fuck.
Is he like a hedge wizard? Like it's a fucking.
She's disappointed.
I got really no. But I have
You
I
look
have this
so
no.
disappointed.
No, I have
Carlton
like
is a
perfect
lizard
picture with
folk.
him.
Carlton is a lizard folk with
Mhm.
ice proficiency. You know what he
Ice
is then, right?
proficiency?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is a lizard folk wizard with ice proficiency. You do know what that
Oh.
means, right? He's a
He's
blizzard
as
wizard lizard.
cold as ice.
Oh,
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you.
that's where you were going with that.
Yeah.
Willing to sacrifice your love.
Could
yeah.
also be ice baby. Dum,
Yeah.
dum, 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 dum.
That's
No,
maybe
in
Alex,
all fairness, like Carlton is a divination wizard because he's all about, gaining intel, mostly for spying with the neighbor nobles, so you know if they're gossiping about you. That's why you hired him.
What? I'm sorry, die zone die was totally lost, yes?
He's a divination wizard,
Mhm.
and he's a high elf. And you basically hired him at some point because his specialty is well, being able to see
Peeping.
at places where he's not, where he's not, and you hired him because you want to know for sure if the nobles that were at your parties actually had a good time. So you basically use him as like a direct feedback opportunity.
Yes! With like a lounge bank and him being all sighy or whatever, like, now show me the grand thingy thingy! And just zooming in on their faces and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, lovely.
Also stuff like detect thoughts and stuff, so that that he had at some point you had this
Oh,
one party, and well, your wife wasn't paying that much attention, and you saw like this really hot woman you wanted to hook up with. I am going, yeah, and basically you used Carlton to make sure to use his arcane eye, so he could so we knew exactly when your wife would come, and B, he used his detect thoughts to know
No,
if she was
no, no,
actually
no, no,
into
no,
you
no.
or not.
After
Oh.
his wife's death, he started to hook
All
up,
right,
and before he
alright,
was
his
married,
wife
like,
was dead.
the day
That
before
was
he was married, and he still hit on women during his marriage, but he never cheated on her.
all right. No, I thought I totally remember that his wife was dead. That was a thing. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's just blame
Man,
the baby.
I'm such a lore master, guys. Like, oof.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We can just say it was all the baby, you know? Don't worry about it.
Baby
Damn it,
brain.
Hey,
Alex.
forget about it.
So yeah, so there is a wizard now.
Yeah.
But you're taking Oscar upstairs, and I'm going to be with you in a little bit. First, I want to know if the other four, like they are together for about half an hour without anybody intervening. Is there anything you guys want to discuss?
Not yet. I would say let's
I think we're trying to catch
her
our breath.
first, and then discuss what we need to discuss. Yeah.
I have collapsed on the ground. Just full on starfish, and I've flopped over with the notes, and I'm just going over them, laying down and sometimes writing something down, but just the bare minimum.
All right. In that case,
I'm finding a bottle of liquor and I'm drinking it like it's water.
the only thing that you guys are focusing on right now is just
Tending to our
the-
wounds.
the
Yeah.
soft crackling of the fire, and he just looks straight in, into the depths of nothing, and that is everything. that
Having
you
a
do from
midlife crisis.
there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I expected this
Am I
campfire.
outside?
No,
We're
I
looking out of the
expected to
window.
be the sound to be more fiery, but it's more on the on the crickets. That's so yeah. After about half an hour, Kaelin and Kalia are picked up for the baths, and well, did Zakor also want to take a bath or not? Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, this
he
is
as well.
Zakor's first time, right?
Yeah. And with that, we just switch the focus to Duke and Oscar. And is there anything you want to discuss with Oscar?
Well, I want to know at first, like, how are you doing? How are you doing, Oscar? You doing good here?
Well, under the circumstances, yeah.
How is
I-
it to be back?
It is quite an experience. I mean, it doesn't seem to smell the same anymore. I don't know what that is all about.
Yeah, we had your bed chambers given to the guest room, but you know, we can have them converted again. We have many guest rooms. We'll get your room back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure. But you do know that this form that I am in now, it is permanent. You do realize that, right?
Well, I mean, permanent, it's a subjective term. Well, we'll have a nice talk with the wizard. We'll see how permanent it really is. And maybe he can have some nice illusion spell for all of this. And if not, then so be it. We'll have a nice dragon in the family. Ho 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 ho.
All fairness, I don't think it would be necessary for me to change my exterior. I think it is only
Really?
fair that, well, at least pay in some kind of way for what I've done.
That is a very noble thought, Oscar. Well,
Let this be at least a grim reminder of where I was and of the mistakes that I made.
you seem very attached to your scaly form. Do we have to upgrade your bedrooms to a more humid atmosphere, or
Not really.
your dietary
I honestly,
necessities? Do we have to catch sheep for you now? How does it work?
well, I think I can just eat the same meat. You just don't have to cook it. It's not really. I think I'll be fine. However, I don't think that we should be ready to let me out in the open just yet. I mean, I have my own free will back, but I can hardly say that I trust myself right now.
I do agree with you on that account. Let's give you a nice code name. Let's say you are a friend of the old times. I have many friends in the armies, and nobody keeps track of that. It will be fine. Let's just get you adjusted to the normal life first, and we'll go from there. Because what do you want now?
What do I want?
You don't have to say it now. Just think about it.
In
I will talk
all
about it in a
honesty,
What?
I think I have wanted enough for a lifetime. I am ready to follow you now. You obviously have made better decisions than me. And, well, if I have any kind of problems with whatever it is that you need, I will express them.
Don't you think you should settle for a bit, Oscar? Don't you want to see the country, how the family has changed? Your ex-fiancée, don't you want to know how people are doing?
Well, look, your generosity is vast. However, I do feel like there should be some kind of punishment for what I did. I don't think that I am ready to see the people knowing what I did. And honestly, I do not trust the Reunion prison system right now. Not that I would be afraid to die, but at least then be open about it.
That is what you desire, my brother. I won't hold you back.
For now, I will be by your side. But expect me to not to chime in too much unless you ask me to.
Okay.
I need to...
You take your time.
Yes, thank you.
No worries. We're still brothers. Now, for a nice shower! And I rip off all my clothes and I march.
And
towards the
he
bathroom.
just nods to you
Right.
and yes. And you see a little grin on his face going, "Yeah, that's my brother."
Baby disagrees.
Yeah, baby definitely disagrees.
Poor Oscar.
Well,
Get more and more the feeling that the Duke is a bit of an exhibitionist. Just a
I
tiny
mean, it doesn't really see clothes so much as clothes. Like, it's just more comfortable to be
yeah,
out
the
in the open.
clothes are not to hide. They're merely warm keepers, and he's warm. So
Exactly! And it's very warm in the castle, so who needs warm keepers, right? I mean, come
yeah,
on.
like not necessary.
According to a guy on a radio station in GTA, winter was actually invented by clothing companies.
Yes, exactly. They could be best friends, man. Duke agrees.
So yeah, with that, like Duke takes a bath. I assume everybody, well, take everybody who bathes take their bath, and after that there are nice, comfy beds for you, ready.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice, soft,
Kaylin?
clean beds instead of freaking rocks and blankets.
I'd like to have a talk with Kalia.
Okay. Well, that should be easily doable.
If I know where our chambers are.
Yeah, your
after
chambers
I
are
go
basically
my
you
clothes.
are in the guest quarters, so the chambers are next to each other. You know.
I will just go on her door.
Who's that?
Kaylin.
Oh, cool. Come in.
Open the door, close it. Hi. Can we talk?
Sure. What's up?
I'm confused.
About what?
Everything? Kinda everything.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to make sense of it all as well. Like, There's
Because
just a lot of it which doesn't make sense. So, yeah, I get that.
well, I went over it. In a weird way, it does make sense. The problem is everything I knew is not true anymore. I thought Dredd was a power-hungry individual with a god complex. Who was trying to, well, tear down everything we knew about society.
I mean, he still could be. Who
But he
knows?
also could not be.
Yeah,
because-
I agree. Been thinking about that too. We know so annoyingly little about his intentions. It's quite a puzzle piece too, and I don't think it's very easy to find out. We can't exactly go, "Hey, Dredd, why are you doing this?"
In the beginning, he was quite a decent guy. Not bad, just. Not good, not bad, just. Decent.
Yeah, I agree. I used to live in what was it called?
Ryunda?
Ryunda, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the king's execution didn't make sense though.
No. And there's this rumor that went about that he made a deal with the devil. What if that was the thing? What if that rumor started because his memories or his intentions got changed?
Maybe, yeah, that could be. Or maybe the dragons tricked him in some other way. But regardless, it's clear that he's playing into the dragon's hands, probably without knowing it. One way or the other.
I also feel a bit guilty.
About what?
I basically chose this over my blood family, over Grand or Juniper. People I've known for years.
Oh,
Apparently,
I guess so, but what exactly do you mean? Chose this? You mean us? Or
The mission, you guys,
right, I see.
Grand Juniper hates me.
Well, I guess if we manage to pull this off, then we can help them and everyone else more than they can ever know. So even if they'll never know, you're still helping them the best you can, I think.
I know. In my mind, in my head, I know. And
Yeah, I get that.
it just doesn't feel that way. I still feel guilty.
Afraid I can't really help you there. Not exactly a emotion wizard.
The Duke has he has a semi-psychiatrist in the house. It's called an infinite booze cabinet. You're free to make use of it.
I just hear that through the wall over the group chat.
Yeah, no. Just spying in.
I just imagine that you just hear like Duke's voice just by the
It's
door. Like
embodied.
he's just been listening there with his ear against the door the whole time.
Oh no! I
In his
thought
towel.
The Duke already.
You
turned
just
halfway
still hear the
through
dripping from the
cabinet
water.
and remembering. Oh wait! I need to tell others about this. This is a bit rude.
To be fair, it's also something that Kalia would say. Like I said, she got a bottle of booze and she's drinking like it's water, and would probably like towards Galen. Like, yeah, like I said, I'm not exactly an emotion wizard. I mean, this is sort of how I deal with my feelings, because I have no idea how to do that either. I live in a constant state of fear and misery. But hey, we'll get there eventually. I hope.
So your coping mechanism is dragon's piss. What the heck are you drinking? Is this whiskey?
Kalia just shrugs like, it's pretty tasty and it's strong. And today, that's good enough.
Taking a swig. Just grabbing it and taking a swig.
As you should. But yeah, I think we should discuss everything tomorrow. At least try to make as much sense of it all as we can.
I've started a bit, but I'm stuck on some stuff. I've written a lot down, but
Yeah,
maybe a new
same.
one.
We're gonna maybe we can structure it tomorrow. Maybe with everyone's insight, we can get as many answers as possible. Also, didn't Duke have like a like an invocation wizard or something? Someone who can gather intel?
I have heard things about a castle magician from one of his daughters, but
Wait, I can just ask him now. I just asked the Duke telepathically. Hey, did you have like a spy wizard or something? Did I hear that right?
A spy wizard? Yes, you mean a very noble evocation wizard. Of course.
Yeah,
He's
one
in
of
the
those.
first, third tower to the
Divination.
left. Why? Thanks.
Invocations are warlocks.
Oh.
You didn't know that. But,
I knew that. I said the right
there is
thing.
a school of evocation, okay?
No,
Yeah,
he said
evocation,
invocation.
Even better.
Evocation is nuke.
Very jukey appropriate.
Well, my brain is still running on save mode, so it'll have to.
What
do.
if it's a wizard of vocation?
What is it? What if
What is
it's a wizard of vacation?
Oh,
I'd like that. I need that school.
I think we all need
School,
a little
Yes.
wizard
school
of
vacation. Summon the beach balls.
Yeah. Instead of meteor shower, beach bullshit.
I summoned teleport to the closest resort.
Hey.
That would be amazing. Just like instant holiday wherever you are.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
There is actually a 7th-level spell that's Magnificent Mansion. It basically has everything that the Duke has, but it's only for 24 hours.
Oh, spa.
So right. Well,
And it's an
tomorrow-
expensive spell slot too.
Let's try to structure everything tomorrow, and maybe we can ask Duke's wizard to help gather more information. That would be nice.
That's true.
Hmm.
I'm gonna find that liquor cabinet that Duke was talking about and build a blanket fort in the living room. If you want to join, you're free to.
Blanket
Uh,
fort.
Sure, might as well.
Otherwise, I'll see you in the morning.
Nah, I'll join.
I'm
Duke is
just
trying
going-
to be. I'm sorry, yes.
I'm just going to the guest room I was in and grabbing every spare, everything from the bed, every spare blanket and pillow I see, and I'm just dragging it like a toddler downstairs, just hugging everything and just.
Aww.
In the meantime, you come across one of the servants. What was his name again? You said a
one of them?
name.
Oh,
Uh,
but you retconned it immediately after she said a name.
No. That was a
No,
wizard.
that was a wizard.
Oh, okay.
hey, get your facts straight, man. Jeez,
Hey,
pay attention.
I was confuzzled.
Yes, confuzzled.
I have many wizards. They're all like family.
Okay, so in any case, no, Jeeves is too
Luke.
butlery. Luke the butler. Okay, yeah, Luke the
Yes.
servant. Wow, that sounds dignified. So as Kalen walks through the hall with all the pillows, Luke walks by, and he just Luke looks at you and just goes, need any assistance?
You want to join in a blanket fort?
Well, I don't see why not. But I do think we would need more blankets then.
Okay. Then you should get more blankets. We'll see you downstairs.
I'll be right back.
Like a
In
time.
the meantime, at the designated spot, I'm definitely casting Mordecai's Private Sanctum,
Oh.
and
Hereby
Before
also
we go to sleep, or also cast Mordecai's Faithful Hound right next to us. Like, yes, I'm going to feel maximum safe.
You seem pretty safe.
In
Yeah.
between those spells and a million blankets, it should be perfect.
Duke is trying to be charismatic and trying to comfort his friends by blasting a very cute self-made children's nursery rhyme over the group chat. Just for
Nice.
like 15 seconds or so, but yeah.
Nice.
I just grab every piece of furniture and just start
Do you
building.
feel safe yet?
Just start singing "Go to sleep, my baby," and then put that on repeat.
Everybody just cradling fucking a liter of alcohol. Wow, we're doing great, yo.
Recovery
Wolf
day.
Castle tradition.
This is healthy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm.
Of course this is healthy. Why wouldn't this be healthy?
Mhm.
I'm just, for funsies, gonna roll for what I'm drinking. I have a list of 107 drinks, and I'm just gonna see what I'm drinking.
A lot
Yeah.
of drinks.
Wow! If I were a cleric trying to do...
Pat.
I rolled zeros on my percentile dice and 0 on my...
You rolled the 100, the infamous 100 that no one ever rolls.
Yeah, I
Why did
rolled
you waste it on this?
zeros. I have ethereal ale. The more intoxicated you get, the more you fade into the ethereal plane.
Wow.
Wow.
First, you become slightly transparent, then objects start to phase through you from time to time, and if you manage to keep drinking, you entirely enter the ethereal plane.
You are
Wow.
forbidden to haunt my castle. It's only party castle. No ghosts here.
Not allowed.
It would be funny, though.
Patrick.
Yes.
Quick question. What is
Check
your
the
max
session
HP?
chat.
196.
I have a feeling where this is going.
I do not have a feeling for where this is going. I think I'm scared now.
Yes!
Why is this so exciting for you?
Oh, the picture Herb sent.
Oh, I see.
It's like fuck this. I'm just out. I'm done.
196 you said. Okay, good.
Yes. Let me double check. Yes, 196.
Okay.
This is
Then-
true.
In the meantime, I'm updating everything. Yeah, so all of you, well, the ones that have joined are now in a blanket fort, and it's for you start to wonder like where is Luke, but about half an hour later, he comes riding along with a cart of that is 2 by 4 meters. And it's basically filled to the brim with blankets.
This is gonna be
I
so
hope this will suffice.
good. It definitely will.
Yes.
And he just spends the evening putting putting up blankets everywhere. You can see
Nice.
that it clearly is not his first blanket fort rodeo. Maybe it's
He's a
popular.
blanket fort master.
That's so cute.
Also, here's a fun thing because like Kalia is drinking like an absolute fucking sailor because ever since I'm level 15, I have this chemical mastery thing, which includes being resistant to acid and poison damage and being immune to the poisoned condition. So I can outdrink a dwarf. It's fine.
Oh shit.
Hey.
That's crazy.
In the meantime, Kalia says, "I just want to feel something."
Yeah.
Oh, I'll probably still feel it, but I can never actually get poisoned by it.
Does the Duke have any dark secrets?
We don't
In the
know
castle?
about that. I mean, secrets are secrets, so.
Otherwise,
See?
Zakor would wander the castle like the.
Wait,
course he
wait.
would.
You would
Yeah.
only wonder if he would have secrets?
Oh, because otherwise he might encounter something.
Hey, Kalia just went. Kaelin just went poof. I don't know where Lotte is.
Bye, Kaelin.
Oh, her cam's
No,
off.
it's only dark secret. Secret is the death of his wife. Which he will.
Oh god, I don't want to fight this as a player. This might get awkward. I found her coffin. She was strangled. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Lot, you alright there?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
no.
like she dropped.
Guess not.
No.
He dead.
She gone.
Gone with the wind.
Ah, fuck. Staties.
I have gone toaster. That's what she says.
Ah,
Huh?
Yes, toaster.
toaster. That is never good.
Never go full toaster.
That is not recommended.
Oh
No.
ho ho! Yes, go back.
Welcome back, toaster.
I was about to say, yeah.
Back again.
All right. Well, with that, so you want to sneak around, Zakor? All right. Well, make an investigation check. I don't know for what. Where do you want to look?
He's just wandering the castle, not so much look for something. He's just wandering.
Oh, he's
He's
just.
just
wandering.
very restless.
You find the. Oh yes, no. Please let him roll. Yes. What did he roll?
Oh, do I have to roll or
Yeah,
not?
Yeah, yeah.
Roll, you have to roll,
an
roll.
investigation. I have no clue what's gonna happen.
Well, what you want me to find? 15.
You come across a secret bookcase and a very obscure plushy BDSM calendar for
What?
his lesser known obscure nephews, which are totally not the Duke himself.
Wait, he has stuffed animals in BDSM gear. Are you telling me this?
No, it's a weird combination. It's a
canon
it's a
now.
you should have been there. You don't know what it's like. It's a very obscure fetish.
I mean, it's canon now, so there's nothing I can do about it. So
Yep, this
As
is
a player,
very
I have
stone.
questions, Susie, as a character. Like, he's going to kind of like nod. Okay. I was actually looking for the billiards room, but okay.
I'm just wondering if Zakor is like, you know, I really did not want to know this, or if he's like, you know, I'm actually kind of strangely into this.
He's a hardcore cuddler, man. That's the Duke's word. That's like his worst fetish. It's like, yeah. that was
Hardcore cuddler. Everybody hates a hardcore cuddler.
bad. Mhm.
Y- um, So he's going to keep wondering until he finds something that is not awkward.
Well, good luck with that.
Oh.
Well, in any case,
Duke doesn't really has anything to hide. They are very, 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 very open about their dealings. A little bit too open, maybe. Like that you're saying, like,
Where's the
please
game
don't talk
room?
about this. The game
Where's
room.
Game room.
It's
That's all
a,
I'm looking for.
it's
I don't
an,
want to see whips. I want to see billiards.
so yeah, you're wandering around, and Zakor, as you wandering, you hear a voice in the back of your head. So, is this really it for tonight? I mean, I had a lot of fun.
Do I recognize the voice?
Oh yeah, you recognize the voice as Zach.
You sound different for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a voice changer.
gold.
I'm
I
actually
can-
looking for a game room. Have you seen it?
I mean, I haven't really paid attention. You're in control right now, remember?
But you might remember something I don't.
Well, it seems I have spilled quite some blood.
Yeah.
It was quite fun.
And also some of our own, but
Oh well, sacrifices had to be made now, didn't it?
fair. We did kill a dragon. We still haven't checked what's in the bag. We count?
In the bag? What bag?
Bag of holding.
Which bag of
Ooh.
holding? I'm seriously.
Sakura has a bag of holding. During the dragon battle, I
Yeah.
had filled
Oh right. Well, want to take a look?
Should we do coins and shots?
Coins and shots. What do you mean?
You know, whenever we have one platinum, we take a shot.
Well, I'm not. This is new to me.
You made it.
Did I? Maybe I did.
Yes.
Man, I don't even know what happened yesterday. Well, seems like a good idea. I've done enough blood spilling for today, so something else to waste my time would be pretty great.
Alex is
I
disagreeing.
know. Zach is scary.
Aw, how dare you talk about my character?
Isn't he? In any case,
He's
yeah,
not wrong.
you take your time. Oh,
Ah,
schatje.
pussy.
You take your time counting.
Or if you need to leave, just say so.
That will be fine. And
Don't poke the baby to get out of it.
you. Oh, schatje.
He's scary sometimes.
I think he needs to eat soon. In any case, you can roll 1d100, and that times 10, you get in gold. Let's see. Is that? No, 1d100 times 100.
Whoa.
Let's see. Does that make sense? Wow. Wow, jongen toch.
Alex says more.
Because let's see, 1,000 gold. Okay, that means that at max you can have 10 platinum. That seems fine.
That's fine.
So 1d100 times 100, you get a.
If he throws 100, he gets 10,000. That's like 100 platinum, my friend.
Oh, then it's times 10.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a. Wait, who?
Yeah, that's 90. Because only only at jeez.
But I think you have to eat baby nose.
Yeah. I'll be right back with.
Yeah, take a
the
little baby
Yeah.
break.
We'll take a little
Baby
break.
break.
Baby
We'll be right
break.
I'll also be right back for some water.
Yeah, maybe baby.
I mean,
That's what you call your life period. A maybe baby.
ooh, what the?
Right.
Where are we going with this?
Oké, Culotte, hi.
Klopt is weer terug, dat merkbaar.
Since we're having a break anyway, it is time for a message from our sponsor. Well, it's not our sponsor, but it should be. I love to drink Hertog Jan on stream, and I would like to continue doing so. So, Hertog Jan, if you see this, send me free beer. I will drink it on stream, and I will love it. Best deal ever. Give me free beer, please.
I will be your #1 distributor of advertising.
Exactly.
Now
Like, I will
also in the
sim-
gaming community.
I'm sorry?
Now also in the gaming community. Hertog Jan.
Hell yeah.
Hertog Jan.
Hashtag simp for Hertog.
Simply
Sorry,
simply.
bitch.
Hey, senpai?
I grew up in Bavaria. I don't know what. This sounds
grew
really
up?
weird.
Oh, that's how it all came to be. Your parents just fed you Bavaria.
How else are
That
you
would
going
explain a
to
lot.
keep quiet?
I think Bart is doing it all wrong, man.
Oh, that's a bit
Just a
dirty.
little bit of force. Works every time. Or brandy.
Or rum.
That's good.
That's how they used to do it back in the day. Just a little bit of warm milk and a bit of brandy in it.
Yep.
That will keep your baby quiet. It will go back right back to sleep. Yes,
mean, a pillow would
go
also
to
work.
sleep.
poor baby.
Just a pillow on the face, that baby goes real hush.
No.
What? What
Day.
are you thinking? Don't judge
Hey,
me, don't
That
put
we
the
don't
pillow on the
murder.
baby.
Oh.
Murder is bad.
Oh, just a little bit's okay.
No.
Oh,
I
that's
mean, we killed a dragon. Don't you judge me. We killed a dragon.
Kills people.
Carl.
I'm fine. We're fine.
You're definitely.
We're only talking about murdering a baby for some reason. I was talking about put the pillow underneath the baby so it can sleep.
I
I'm on the
never
face
said
of
we
the
should
baby.
murder babies. We do not murder babies.
We
Such
are
a
not that
thing.
kind of murder hobos.
You're exhibitionist, not murder hobos.
It murders the innocents.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse at this point.
Susie, I can tell you, I never had any innocence.
Ah. It must have been all the Bavaria.
No, it's called my family. My parents were on their best behavior on my birthday, but... Yes,
Somehow, I kinda doubt that. Don't know why.
no, my parents can be very nice people. They are very nice people.
I believe you.
We're all just a little that kind of fucked up in the head that makes us fun to be around.
I love that. Love the office vibes. It is the dead!
Ja.
Welkom, Bed. Wat? Ik wilde zeggen Bart en Beck en het werd Bed. Welkom, Bed.
It's the beard.
Yes.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Oh, I need more sleep.
All right, everybody back.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, you get 9,000 gold. Does it make sense?
Yeah,
Um,
I
sure.
mean, it was a dragon's horde.
Yeah, it was a dragon's horde. Is there not anything interesting in the thing?
It's not even a big part of the dragon's horde.
Well, you say that, but it's not just gold pieces. There's a lot of copper and silver in between there as well, you know?
I mean, if you don't want to give me 9,000 gold, just say so.
Oh, no, you get definitely 9,000. I was just speculating. Is 90,000 too much?
No, we need war funds. We're going to buy artillery and such.
I
To
mean,
be fair, at this point, who cares? We're so far.
yeah, I'm. It's gonna be 90,000. Like, screw it.
We're
Rich bastard.
I have 94,500 gold.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be a lot of artillery shots. I mean, what? Hey, Ed, look up.
So yeah, basically, Zakor and Zack are pretty fucking wasted at the end of the evening.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You will
definitely.
still
We're
feel it
gonna roll
in
safe for that.
at the next morning.
That's fine.
In fact, I'm gonna give roll 4 Constitution saves for me, please.
My computer's a bit slow at this point. Give me a sec. Whee. Okay, it's not rolling.
That's it.
It just dropped for me.
Yeah, I saw. A 19 and a 12.
So-
What is your Constitution modifier?
+2.
Ooh. Okay.
14 and 30, 20. 21.
21. Yeah, and then still.
All above 10, nonetheless.
Okay. Well, for the next day, and you will, it will be recovered after just a proper full rest. You have 2 points of exhaustion.
One hell of a hangover.
But you're rich as fuck.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to buy the Darklands.
I don't think 90,000 gold will be enough for that.
I mean, I can buy the Luxodon part.
Yeah,
Also not.
good luck with that.
Pretty sure that won't cover it.
If I bribe all the people, they will acknowledge me as their owner.
If you bribe all the people, then with all your money, then maybe you have given them all a silver piece. I don't think that will work.
I mean, it's more than what the royalty are giving them now.
This is
Yeah.
like saying if I have $7 billion and I could buy the whole world because there's 7 billion people, and I give them all money, but it's technically just $1.
will you be my slave for the rest of your life for $1?
Yes, it doesn't work that way, man.
honestly,
I don't know, man.
slavery for
I
less.
mean, $1 is $1.
Well, I don't think people accepted slavery for less. I think they just kind of are
Dollar a
forced
day,
into
keep the
it. But
saver away.
Okay,
Man.
so any case, it's the next morning, and all of you wake up.
In varying forms of headaches.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I am wondering if everybody slept all right.
I'd curl up as a cat into a complete nest of blankets and pillows.
Just
That sounds
go,
amazing,
you just
not
see
gonna lie.
the ghost of Zakor. Don't yell so loud. Shh, stop. My head.
This is after I returned from somewhere in the ethereal plane.
Well, Kalia
Did you
has
sleepwalk
slept,
through all the castle? Like, where did you end up?
I just love that table.
I know, right? Kalia has slept well. Well meaning she's actually somewhat rested now.
think Valar also slept fine, feeling rejuvenated for the next day because he kind of avoided social contact to re-energize.
You all hear blasting over the group chat. Good morning, lovely peep. I hope you had all a very nice night's rest. Come on over to the dining room and we're gonna have a massive breakfast to fill up those nice tummies. Greetings,
This
your
way-
host.
The Duke hears like a thunk, like a dagger planting next to him. Shut up.
Good morning, Zakor. You want a piece bag? Or rather, no. Here, take the juice and the scrambled egg. You just wake up for a bit, okay? Okay.
Duke's juice?
The
Eh?
Duke.
Oh, God!
How cringe.
That sounds wrong on so many levels.
I
Wrong
mean,
dining hall, ma'am.
I was just thinking orange juice. I don't know where you guys were with your head.
The
But,
Duke's juice, yeah. Orange juice, everybody knows this.
It's not
Right?
fresh by the Duke, man.
It's
That's worse.
Ah,
never
manually
mind.
Okay.
squeezed.
Jokes are hard.
not making it better. But
Nope.
He's
Never
very
you
good at
mind.
squeezing.
Okay.
don't
Anyway.
say it's fresh as well.
Are you sure?
Well, in
Oh,
any
man.
case,
Don't say
Uh,
it's fresh out of the juicer either.
yeah. After a proper well, you all of those that want to sit together, and you have a little bit of time to contemplate during your breakfast, and after the breakfast, you are all invited to go to the conference hall, and
You mean the war room? I mean, it is the conference hall, but war room sounds cooler.
Yeah,
Well-
I was planning to talk to the rest about that. If you want to
So.
let someone else do that, then go ahead. But
no, you have the floor is all yours.
all right. Well, I'll bring a fresh bottle of liquor from the breakfast room into the conference hall. Since I'm basically immune to getting proper drunk, it doesn't matter anymore anyway.
Talia's changing, man.
I wonder
Character
why.
progress.
I'm not.
Growth.
Alright.
She's slowly
So-
changing into Rick.
As- I fucking hate Rick and Morty. I don't hate it. I hate the hype surrounding it.
Yeah,
I think it's, I think
I
it's
think
kind of
The hype is silly.
I think it's pretty funny. It has its moments. It's just not like God tier.
yeah. I think it's all right. Anyway, let us try to make sense of it all. On a mechanical thing, I have the stream that will be a whiteboard, so we can try to make a visual representation of the mess that we are in right now.
Yeah.
Are you sure you should be drinking that much? You're acting kind of weird.
Oh, with all the exposure to chemicals, this is basically nothing.
She's right, though. I will
Uh,
press the button long rest, by the way, because I think we have gotten a long rest.
You
yeah.
had a long rest.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you all have had a long rest. That is definitely true.
Okay, let me do
But
this.
yeah, tried and tested. I think I've had 2 bottles before bed last night, and the only headache I have is my permanent stress headache. So, yay, no hangovers.
That's cool.
Anyway, let's try to make sense of this. First, we have Dread, who is still sort of trying to go at war. Then we have Dragons, because the 5-headed one is still there. That might be a bit of a problem. We'll have to see, I guess. Then we have elves who are planning to go to war with Dread.
By the way, what you're drawing now is also on the stream, just so you know.
Yeah, I figured. These are totally two swords. You'll have to use your imagination.
Yes, swords.
100%. I see.
Swords, yes.
Oh, great.
This time it isn't my mind in the gutter.
Yes, I'm behind my computer. I cannot see what's so funny.
And we know that the dragon sort of wanted this little bit to happen. Then we have Myanmar, which is basically us at this point too. And we still have those heirs to like the king, right? Centurion. I think they're still in the forest. And Dread still has the king's army. Because the Golden Griffin used to just work for Centurion, right?
Grab my notes.
Golden Griffin was a faction, and basically they were the military power of Reuni. They didn't really like, yeah, the Centurions basically were their kings.
I have written down that they used to have an alliance with them when the Centurions first came to power, and the Golden Griffins were the first faction they made an alliance with.
Alright. So...
This is gonna be like the recap episode for any viewers that are new or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh
probably.
yeah.
Also, I'll put these over here, but there are also
This will
Titans, I
also-
think, right?
This will also.
I
be
don't really know if the Titans are that influenced, but the Titans, and sorry for interrupting Lotte, but the Titans and gods are like in their own little war against each other.
Yeah, but wasn't there this this guy that Alari knew, who was very present and very big and scary?
Yeah, but I mean, what I was trying to say is the Titans and gods were also at war at each other. So if you're drawing swords, then I suppose that would technically be a sword. But I'm not really sure. If
Like,
that's what-
are gods still active?
I have a god, I believe.
Yeah, but like in this realm, or
Well,
Yeah,
in
the,
our-
Wild, the Wild Mother is a reunion god, just to be clear.
yeah. So technically, yes.
And are they still actively at war, or do they just not like each other? Because
I think I mean, I'm not sure anymore now, but I think from what I remember, they were still actively at war with each other, or like very much in disagreement. Bart?
There was a whole thing. Yeah, the as far as you knew before, the Titans are older creatures than the gods, and basically ruled the world before they're actually they ruled the world and all its inhabitants, so humans, dwarves, everything. But they didn't really rule it. They just were big, gigantic, and they were just gigantic monsters that went rampant over the place, and it was impossible for the people to live secluded, just save lives. And at some point, angels came down, and they called several humans, several people, so not just humans, but from all races, and they blessed them with the power of godhood to become the leader of the angels again, and to create their own realms. It was in the own interest of the angels, basically, a sort of self-fulfilling prophecy, because they needed someone that could recreate them when necessary. Um, at that moment, that made so then there was basically a power curve for the sentient people, and they fought hard to exterminate the Titans. Now that never fully succeeded. There always was a little bit left, but they took the lands from the Titans. However, as you now know, there actually was a third party, which was the Dragons, which was for a long time not in your knowledge. And that third party basically was also just a group that was fighting for the same power. So there was basically a struggle between three groups: the gods, the Titans, and the Dragons. And till thus far, the gods used the people of Reuni as their strongest pawns, knowing that they might be weak, but there are many of them.
Something came up in my mind, and I have to go way back to Belastingdienst. I
Wow.
will get back to that. Because I have something in mind, and I don't know if you remember.
Probably not.
But I'm reading.
But in the meantime, these three all hate each other. Now we know that the dragons want world domination, pretty much. We don't know what Dread wants. We're not sure. Like, does anyone have any sort of insight on that? What do we
With
know
Dread
about
ones?
this?
No, well,
Yeah, what?
we only just learned that Dread wasn't who we thought he was, so it's a bit
Well,
difficult now.
what you do know about Dread is what you found in his book, because you did at some point find a book of which the only lasting party member is Valar, which was that he had something to do with a creature called Sin, which was an amalgamation of all of pieces of all the gods put together, and basically was a creation of chaos.
Yes. I say this to group.
Alright, something about Chaos God.
Okay, Bart, I'm gonna ask you anyway.
Yeah?
When let's call this the old group,
Mhm.
which Valar was in, because his name is in my notes.
Hello.
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 We had the whole Belastingdienst
Check.
thing,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Axe and Laren, then Tempest, went into a room and they saw an altar with murals. And on it was a battlefield with 5 soldiers with this sort of ghost thing above it. This is long ago, but do you remember that?
Repeat it once more. Let's see.
This was when we went for Dread's book, I
Yeah.
believe. Tempest and Axe entered a room,
Yeah.
and there was an altar with a couple of murals. They depicted the battlefield, and on the battlefield are 5 soldiers with a sort of a ghost above it. They do have weapons, but they're not fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Did it also have dragons, or does this feel like this might have depicted that?
That's a difficult thing to say, because it could be. However, it wasn't like an ancient mural, and there were not really dragons on that picture.
Okay. Cool. That was my question.
Like, with this information, you could basically. Well, no, I'm not gonna add more.
I'm currently going through over 100 pages of notes.
Yeah.
Just Galen is over 70. So
A lot of pages, man.
I'm in up to sage mode.
All right then.
I did have more written about Dread, I believe. Devil.
So what was the relationship of like Dread wanted something with this sin creature, but do we know what?
It was told to you that sin had the like sin could be absorbed, but on the other hand, like if sin is not is just left free and like all the members that were basically the chosen ones by Medussus, if they if all of them would die, all of the pieces of sin would reign free, and then basically a god of chaos would be born physical on in the Reuni.
That sounds like a bad idea.
However, in the meantime, you guys have actually caught one of these soul pieces, which was part of B that you encountered in Myanmar.
That's true. I also
Alright.
have something written down with Dread. Dread's oh wait, no. He had a commander named Ernias, but she was killed. So I don't know who the current commander is or if he has taken care of that himself.
Alright.
Anything else?
I also have stuff here. Sad going through 70 pages of this shit.
Ik hoor Alex gewoon bij je in de achtergrond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's downstairs. That should tell you
Aw.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Is hij toch?
Yeah, it's heavy on him.
The theory. This is all in This is in character. What I'm gonna say. The theory Kalen has is, I have is, Dread is under the influence of the memory modification stuff.
Yeah, makes sense.
There were rumors that he made a deal with the devil, and I think that might be the cause of the rumors.
Maybe this
Okay.
deal with the devil is the very thing that altered his memory. So it's technically true, just not as
You
not the
can
way
summon devils.
we know it or we think it is.
You can summon devils though. He has a dungeon down. Yeah, in the dungeons there's a place that he can summon them. But I've never been allowed there.
Okay, that's not unsettling at all.
Hmm.
As I said, I'm going through 70 pages of notes. I'm picking apart everything I have written down. This is exactly why I make this many notes. And the ones I'm referring most to are the ones that are the neatest. Written down.
Also, we had this log which says that some king has been planted over a century ago by the dragons.
Might be the Centurions.
Yeah.
Seems to have a lot of dragon imagery. If I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, Bart.
I will correct you when you're wrong.
Oh, and there was a red herring somewhere. that the dragons placed to keep the revolutionaries, which can be us, busy.
Uh,
Yeah, you all good?
I'm still going through the notes.
Yeah, we're just like putting everything on paper.
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah.
Yep.
Totally get it. Totally get it. In the meantime, I'm multitasking here myself.
Oh, we also got Zariel somewhere in there. The demon. Shit, this was a long time ago, but so brilliant.
what was Ariel? I don't think
Zariel.
Talia knows
I
this.
don't think he was a demon. I think he was a spy, double spy or something.
No, that was
No,
Zael.
Zariel. which is
Zariel,
the-
you actually encountered in a whatchamacallit?
Zariel was the one that chained Kalen when you met them for the first time.
Also, he unfucked
Alaren, yeah.
Alarin's wasted memory, which, I mean, Kalia doesn't know this, I think, but this makes him pretty powerful. I mean, this is like ancient dragon magic, which is really powerful stuff. And the Zariel character was like, "Lol, I'm gonna undo it."
Might be the one that Dredd has made the deal with. If the rumors are true. Or
Could
at
be,
least
could
has
be. What?
something would deal with it.
So what was this Zariel? Like a god or a titan or something else?
I have written down demon. But if I think in D&D lore it's a god.
He's one of the. According to the books, he's like one of the arch devils or demons, if I remember correctly.
I have written down demon
Roll
is
a
Zariel.
history check.
Yeah, like my character doesn't know this, I think, but this is just
Yeah,
from the
but-
books.
I would say all of,
Uh,
because there
Yeet.
actually could be some lore here for any. Wait, not a history. All of you make a religion check.
God damn it, Bars.
Same. 21.
It's not faith.
The
Anyone
religion's
else?
way worse for me too.
There is a... On
Yeah,
history
11.
I have plus 10. On religion I have 0, Bart. Damn it. I will get that one
In
die.
any case, 21 will make it.
I don't think anybody got one.
Zariel is a special case
Oh,
because it's
sorry.
not just it's not just a devil. It originally wasn't a devil. For Zariel is being converted to a devil as he is a fallen angel. She is a fallen angel.
Alright. So,
Angel?
is she like independent?
Well, there are stories of her being indeed a devil, an archdevil right now, but originally she was an angel.
Alright.
There's also tales of her being in servitude of Asmodean, or Asmodeus.
Yeah, but like, do I file this under gods, titans, or something else?
Yeah, that's
Devil,
up to you.
probably.
Yeah, that's up to my knowledge, so,
I mean,
put it independently for now.
But close. Might be close with... Do we know anything about Zariel's goals? If she
I
has
have-
any?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Serious Goals.
I rolled a 5 on religion, so probably not. I'm a history person, not a religion one.
I mean, I think
Oh,
these are more
you
history
called.
related, right? Or...
you guys keep speculating. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, yep. Oh, this is Devil John. That might be. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
And
Okay.
so they speculated all night long.
The speculation was quite intense.
This-
And after hours and hours of looking at whiteboard, they
I
finally
still didn't know.
Oh, no, I guess not.
uh,
I was a little bit hopeful, but I guess not.
Someday.
I think we can all conclude that the dragons must definitely be stopped by whatever means,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Dragons are a little bit skiffy, mean. Little bit
pretty much,
sus.
yes.
Oh, so glad you all get to witness my beautiful handwriting.
It is quite readable.
It is.
Can be so much worse.
But how do we want to stop the dragon? How are we gonna do that?
Well, ask it nicely.
That's a good question, but like first, I think first we should like set our goals and decide our direction, and then we can worry about the how.
Rude. Like, don't we
Just-
have any very powerful friends
Friends?
somewhere?
Well, we have
Well-
me on me. We've made an alliance with the elves, although they'll probably be busy with the dread invasion on the forest.
We have
Which is-
vampires.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
two. But there's that's also a very big thing. Like, how are we gonna approach the whole dread situation? Because he's planning to go to war with the elves, and we have learned that
We
that's
should-
pretty much what the dragons are hoping for.
Yeah.
So I personally think we would do well if we can stop that. But how we go about doing that is a whole other question, because holy shit. That's not something we can just go and do, unfortunately.
No.
I used to have people within Ryunda, but that's a bit dead.
Yeah, I think ideally we should be able. It would be really nice if we can get Dread to get his original memory back.
But how?
If we
Yeah.
can somehow pull that off, that would be perfect. But
I think
yeah,
that would
good
be
luck
the
with
best
that.
solution.
Yeah. Same.
We could barge in and demand an audience, but that would both be convenient and awfully stupid.
Also, just forcing him to drink something that he does not want to drink is a little bit difficult, but
True.
especially if the person who we do it with is suddenly like, I'm a different person now, and Dread would be like,
What the fuck? Yeah, no.
kind of suspect.
If we're going
So-
on the route of intrigue,
Good
we
point.
could have ourselves captured and be judged by Dread.
I don't think we will ever encounter
Wow.
Dread if we get judged, yeah.
Yeah, all I know is if we allow this war to continue, then we're just playing into the dragon's hands one way or the other. Because they were really hoping for this, judging by their notes.
Or we need that. Vala, you were part of the Lanasius order, right?
Yeah, I technically am.
Is there anything they can do? Any strings they can pull?
I could certainly try. I mean, I have to see what Bart says are within my realm of options, but
Because
it
Zael
certainly could be possible.
is Zael still alive? The
I don't
guy
know that. I'm not sure.
Neither. I have not written it down if he's dead or alive.
I think Bart talked about it, but I'm not sure. What happened? Did Discord crash for anybody else?
No, I'm still here. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's acting really weird for me.
Oh.
Mm.
Gonna take a piss real quick, but I'll still hear you guys.
No problem. I'm just trying to make sense of everything, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
It hurts a
well,
lot.
There really is.
Good luck figuring it all out with us, Susie.
I know all the backstory and everything, right?
Of course, we expect you to know everything.
Yes, I know.
I
Well,
hope you read up on your homework.
Definitely did.
I only
Okay.
have 10 pages left in this book. I can send it to you if you need.
No, well,
I don't think
I'm
she'll
good.
read it. Yeah.
I don't think she'll be able to. Sometimes even I have trouble reading my own handwriting. I'm dreading the moment where I have to.
Regret in the
another
moment.
Haha.
Yeah.
Such
Wow.
funny.
I might have to start a second book, and I'm dreading the moment.
Yeah.
Or
There you
copy
go.
this into another one, and I'm dreading that more.
If we just TPK, you don't have
Oh my
to
God.
use a second book for this
Okay,
campaign.
now we'll have to TPK in 10 pages or less.
Alright, that's the goal. Can we TPK in 10 pages or less?
Right.
This is the new title of our book. How to TPK in 10 pages or less. Wow.
I like it.
Oh no, not.
Oh no.
We're making a
I think
new.
it's the best course of action to find somebody maybe who can help us wipe Dread's memory. I think that's the best
All right, I'm back.
course of action. Left on back. Maybe we can find some cool magician, or maybe we can make a plan to at least get him in contact with the water in some way or another. We're gonna find him.
We're gonna get him, get him, get him,
Gonna
get him
get him
some
one
way.
way or another. We're gonna find him.
Maybe next
Right,
week.
so our main
You don't have
problems
ADHD.
at the moment, as far as I know, is that well, the dragons are either hoping and or semi-responsible for the whole dread attacking the elves shortly thing, and we don't know why exactly that is. And there's the matter of that we don't know Dread's intentions. Are there any other mysteries we should add to the we need to solve this list? Like big things that are setting us back at the moment.
Who put that random dungeon in my castle? Ha ha ha! So weird, guys, right? That's a big mystery. It's totally not me.
You
Must
figured
have
out
been
that
some
someone found
great
your dungeon?
evil has been at work, right?
Yes.
Very important.
Galia will look at Duke like this.
Yes, very suspicious.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, no, just ram. Got something. Oh,
Right, so the dragons are trying to influence all this stuff. Meanwhile, the gods and the titans are just sort of not really involved, or
kind of hope, right?
Are you
I
asking
mean-
me?
I'm asking everyone, including you.
Well, I'm not saying anything.
Wait, but that's cheating.
Yes, sure, whatever.
I don't. I don't think so.
Oh,
You know, I
no.
don't think the gods are necessarily involved with this. I think they're just involved in their own disputes.
Yeah.
For now.
I missed everything. Can someone please TLDR?
Wow.
If there are any other huge, problematic, urgent things that we're really looking over right now.
Yeah, mostly like mysteries or big questions. The first one being, why are the dragons hoping for a proxy war between Dread and the elves? And the second one being, what are Dread's actual intentions? And if there are any other big questions or mysteries that we need solved if we want to make sense of this mess, then we can add them to the list.
think this is.
Well, that's only what 4 problems. We can handle those.
Yeah, I think we should start with seeing if we can figure out Dread's actual intentions, because if we can do that, it might also have an answer to our question about why the proxy war is a thing.
Yeah, but we don't even know Dread, so we would have to, like, we don't know if the Dread, with his intentions or whatever, is the Dread that is being proxied or controlled. I mean, or if it's the Dread with genuine intentions that we know
Yeah,
of.
I
that
think
is
it's
him?
assumable that he's being influenced one way or the other.
Yeah, but like, what do you mean with like figuring out his intentions then? Like, what
Well,
is
if
the
we know
current one
why,
that is being influenced doing, or
yeah, if we know why he is doing what he is doing, then maybe we can figure out what happened. And in a perfect world, we could unalter his memory, so we can actually find out what's going on. But I think that might be a bit far fetched. Either way, just
Yeah.
learning what he's thinking right now might just shed some light on things.
mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I don't think like if we can learn his original unaltered intentions, that would be great. But even if we learn his current altered intentions, it might
Also, yeah.
help us understand what the dragons are aiming for.
Right.
Why this proxy war is such a thing.
Do I know, Bart, what Dread wanted in the beginning?
Ooh.
Well, the only thing you know is that Dread came to basically help you against the Titan threat. That's where what he came down with.
That's the goal. Okay.
That is what he claimed at least, and he feared that that the Titans were slowly becoming too powerful. Which, by the way, you have also you have notified it a little bit, because Azarethius had a couple of showings during your time.
Okay.
He showed himself at least a couple of times in the city.
Right. Oh yeah, that's true. The Ilarian thing when he and X went drinking. True.
Right, so
Yeah.
assumably his original intention was to come and stop the Titans, but in between something must have changed, because attacking an elf settlement doesn't sound like stopping Titans.
Maybe
In all
he
fairness, the elf settlement, was already a thing that Ryundi self as a country was struggling with. That was never really something that was agreed upon by the elves.
What do you mean? Sorry?
Well, at some point, the Centurions just started to take power and started to unite the whole country. No, hey, Leafy. But that didn't mean that everybody wanted that.
Alright.
Maybe the dragons wanted chaos to reign and then take over, take out the gods, make sure the Titans are on top, and then take over.
I mean, also if Dread is taking over the country for them, then they have a lot less work to do. Maybe.
Probably.
Could be.
Dread seems to be doing quite a good job, talking down everybody else and pushing them away.
Or suppressing them.
Yeah, suppressing.
well-
Sorry, that's the word. Yeah.
Mostly it's just ruined Ryunda, but
No, I mean, he went to Myeonmi and he went to other places too to invoke fear and incite his power.
So either way, he was doing bad things.
It was a big.
To the bone.
You should go check out that room that the Duke has.
What? Every
Right,
time? No.
You mean that room with swings, whips, and leather games?
Just a little less
It's
fun.
cuddle themed. It's not that
Yeah.
themed.
Mm,
It has pink
In
elephants
perspective,
everywhere.
those
Yes!
places
Everything is cute and fluffy. The ropes are only there to hold people in place for firm cuddling. Anyway,
oh,
let's
that makes
get back
sense.
to cuddles. Ah, fuck.
yeah.
Oh, so you're part of the
Good
community.
save, good save, Dudu, good save.
Thanks, man.
Smooth.
Hmm.
Definitely not suspicious.
No.
Right. So I think we can sort of agree that trying to figure out Dread's current intentions, like why is he trying to do this? Because if we learn that, I feel we learn a lot. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So essentially, we want to get an audience with him, if that's even possible.
Well, that's one of the options, but let's look at that options.
Does Carlotta know a way in, maybe, or have some trusted friends still there that we can contact?
I used to, but
So let's make a page number 2.
Grant told me that
How to infiltrate Dread's place.
Grant asked me what to do. Should he keep his people safe or should he help us? And I said keep his soldiers safe. So next time he sees us, he will arrest us. And
Okay, but can't you contact him in some way? To
Yeah, and adjust
let
the
us
plan.
know? Yeah.
I can
Because-
try. I do know that. I have told you before, I believe that each of us right hands used to run a part of Reuni. I took care of this part
Mm-hmm.
to the west. Grant had the east, and Juna had the north. Juniper. Juniper is pretty angry with me. Because I left in the middle of the night and only left a note.
That doesn't sound very nice.
Yeah.
It-
Carlotta. Okay, Lynn. Oh my god.
Carlotta!
I need to rejoin.
So,
I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
Grant let me know that she is still very cross with me.
Well,
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You can't always save the world and stuff.
I can try, but I think to be able to get us in, I would need to go in there first. And I don't know if I will come out the same.
the same.
Point. Yeah, I mean, they will want her back, right? Or say some very unfriendly words. Very not cuddly.
More in the
yes, not
way
cuddly.
Caladrius is based on occult practices, and not all of them are. You've seen me use my form of magic. It comes at a price. And the price is high.
Okay.
And it also gives great inspiration for torture and punishing people. So,
They sound like my kind of people.
but, sure.
You enjoy torture.
Sometimes it's necessary to get the job done.
I'm sure we can have something arranged for you if you enjoy it.
I mean, I don't like to get torture, but I like.
Oh, sorry, there was a misunderstanding.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, Valor is. there
That's
something
Duke
you
parts
actually
of
like to admit?
specialization, right?
I mean, we can all specialize in it in our own ways, right?
Continue.
If I go in, I don't know if I'll come out as the
Who's to
case.
say you go alone?
If I have to talk to June and Grant, I will go in alone.
I mean, they don't have to know you have a shadow.
I am pretty sure that one of them can sniff you out.
I like a challenge.
Oh boy. Well, you might like it, but I don't know if it's good for the group.
I don't know if it's good for you. As I said, Caladrius is pretty eloquent in torture. They think
Yeah, but
that's
sending
over-
you in alone is also not a good idea.
Yeah, well, first we could explore other options
True.
and then choose which one is, well, I would say best, but they're probably all shit. So we can decide which one is the least shit.
I would judge this success rate about 40%.
All right.
That sounds like good odds. Love it. Yes.
Honestly, those aren't bad odds.
No, I know, but still. This is even optimistic judging.
Love it.
All right. So, well, we had the option of trying to get an audience, which is gonna be challenging. Then we had the option of trying to infiltrate his place, which is also gonna be challenging. Then we have you connecting. What was her name again? Sorry.
June?
D'accord?
Yeah, the one that still hates you, basically.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Juniper.
Juniper.
Who? Juniper?
Yes.
Okay.
But I
Contacting.
still wonder. Only
Yeah.
a few of us are known, not every one of us.
Yeah, well, they've sort of seen me, but I don't think they know who I am.
Exactly. So what if it's only a few of us meeting them? Don't have a reputation of affiliation. Would increase our chances of actually achieving those things.
Yeah, that's true, but it's also really risky.
Sakor, have you ever heard of Galadrius?
Yes?
You know they're not above ground, they're underground.
Yes.
And you want to meet them?
I've worked
How
with them
are
before.
you? How are you what?
You've worked with them before?
Kalen would have recognized Zakor's name as being a freelancer of sorts.
God damn
Was
it!
th- Was this actually in your backstory? Because
That's what you attached to it.
right. Yeah, that's
Dude,
true.
parenthood is difficult, man. Let's be real. Bart is tired. It's okay.
Yeah.
Whole hook of Kalen knowing Zakor was that he had kind of a rep as an assassin.
Okay, but when in what part? In the Darklands?
No,
Oh.
in Ryun.
Nee.
This continent where he's on now.
Yeah, Rioni.
Almost get those mixed.
Any specific parts?
No, he's all around. Like he's been all parts. He's known as like his street cover is Mariachi, and the other underground cover is Assassin. With a certain title, you haven't found out really.
Because I have a feeling who your contact was and I'm not liking it. Because that contact would probably have been Miria. I do not like Miria at the moment.
Does anybody really like me?
That's a very good question.
I do not believe anyone like. Well, June might like Miria. I have to get my backstory up. Jeez.
At this point in the campaign, my character doesn't have to like anybody. He's filthy rich.
Sowieso MOB, je weet toch?
Can still get kicked out.
I mean, I already got my payday. Bye.
If that's all he cares about, you know.
I mean,
Oh, that's right.
Oh, he's gonna have a Han Solo arc.
shit. I'm gonna get stabbed by my own son.
No, I mean like from when
Dude,
Star
not
Wars
cool.
was still good.
Spoilers.
Like, as if you're going to see it still or haven't seen it yet.
I haven't.
Where are you going to see it, Patrick?
Well,
Me,
if
of
I get
course.
shamed into watching it, then yes.
Save yourself the trouble. Don't watch the sequels.
Yeah,
Unless you
I
like
tried- I
watching
started-
super bad movies and poking fun
Oh,
at them.
those, yeah, true.
Basically,
I
you
had
just
fun
stop
with the
after
first
Rogue One.
one, but then you were like, and it gets better after this, right? And then no.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, because it's a trilogy, Episode 7 suffered because the rest is shit.
It wasn't even really much of a trilogy after this, so...
I just think it's beautiful that they went full circle, that they now have a trilogy of trilogies.
Yeah. It's true.
Hey,
Yeah, and it's also nice and balanced because, like, you have a good trilogy, like
mediocre
I
one.
would say mediocre, but it's like it's a trilogy that's not necessarily good, but it is enjoyable. So it's fine. And then there's a trilogy which is just absolute fucking garbage, pure dog shit. So it's like good, meh, shite. So it's like perfect. The unholy Triforce.
I accidentally started when watching Star Wars. I started with the mediocre, so 1 to 3, because I know everybody said 4 to 6 is how you should watch it. I was like, whatever. I'll just watch 1 to 3, and I know it's
Any
just
case,
so
back
mediocre
to focus.
that I didn't
I
finish
do, have a,
4 to 5, 4 to 6.
I do have a question to you guys. I am hella tired, and my brain is fried. I'd really like to go to bed. Do you guys mind?
Fine by me.
We
Tired as
can,
fuck
we
as well.
can, yeah, we
well,
can end the session
like-
earlier today.
Okay, so here's the thing. There was still something that I want to share with you guys.
Yes.
That doesn't happen until you guys are done conferencing.
All right, that might take a while. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot to cover.
Yeah.
That is very true. So then
Rosie also disappeared.
in that case,
Yeah,
that's
she's
it.
We had computer troubles.
she's
Ah.
restarting. Yeah.
So let's wait at least for her,
Hmm
and then
Honestly, restarting is fine. Continuing next week is fine by me.
then
Yeah, we've had 2
basically
hours
next
already.
week we continue D&D the whiteboard session.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
just
pretty much,
like I'm
honestly.
saving the whiteboard, so like we can just open it back up and
Yeah.
Well,
To be fair, I think infiltration has a success rate of getting in there, but not necessarily about him drinking the memory restoring water. Audience might Juniper. I'm still on the fence about it, but that's because I wrote her.
yeah, that's kind of what we should determine. Like, what are the methods of getting this done, and then per method, what are the options?
Because
Like,
I
what
like
are
to-
how many options do we have to infiltrate, and which is the best option? And then once we have all the options, we should just pick one and go with it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you guys didn't immediately went back to Tiamat.
Well, the 24
That's
hours
kinda
haven't passed
scary,
yet,
you know.
so
Yeah,
No,
exactly. We
it's-
still have a lot of hours
It
to go.
recharges at dawn.
Oh, earlier last session we said 24 hours. That's
Yeah.
why-
On average, it can only be done once per 24 hours, but it recharges at dawn. That is the rule.
yeah, we were
with-
talking about that 1 or 2 sessions ago, but it wasn't really either
Yeah,
way.
It wasn't
well,
clear.
Yeah, back then I was too baby tired, so yeah, that's a
And
thing.
We're all too tired lately.
fair. If we can get Dread on our side, then we have an extra big force to get Tiamat to.
Yeah, like
but
we
how
both
do we plan to get him on our side?
check
We're
if his
hoping to get-
memory is fucked.
Yeah, that's all the options we're currently debating. But yeah, do we want to keep discussing, or are we gonna call it a day?
No, Bart wanted to say something, I think, because Susie came back, and then I think we're calling it a day.
No, I'm fine with calling it a day. I just still had something to show you guys. Since we're doing screen shares, I can show this instantly. Wait.
Susie, I don't know if you got it, if you heard it, but
What?
I'm hella tired, so I asked if I could leave.
Yeah, we're ending the session here, Susie, just so you know.
Oh, if it's not
Really?
crashing now, that would be really sad. Please don't crash now. I haven't saved for a long time.
I had a
Oh,
GM
autosaves are
yesterday
pretty
that I had
decent
to
at
be
least.
at. It took
No,
a
no,
long-
it's not in the. This is in another program.
Ja, ik denk dat ik weet wat je
Oh,
voor links
oh,
wil laten zien.
oh.
Doe dat de volgende keer.
Yeah. So, okay, immediately save, and I will show you guys a thing.
Show us the thing.
Oh, and I disconnected. Well, that was
Great thing, I love it.
I like
Amazing.
this thing.
like
Yeah, no,
wow,
Do it
wow.
again.
That was amazing.
I have the stream opened up, so that helps.
Okay, so let's see. Share my screen. I am working on ever since Lotte and Dave came with a colored mini. I have been working on a thing, and it was learning how to color minis. And basically, here's my design, my new design of Valar.
Oh damn!
So that's why you're asking me questions.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so this is him in black and white, and he's not fully colored yet, but this is him right now in color.
Whoa. That's so
Wait,
epic.
I can't
Wait.
see the stream.
Yeah, it's like trying to connect. But... Oh,
Yeah, it's
he was
also
just-
for me. It says it's trying to connect, but it's not connecting.
Yeah. And let me see. I can immediately adjust this.
What are the colors? Also, our baby's going ham.
Yeah, I know. That's part of life, you know.
The adult life.
It's part of
The
our
baby
lives now
life.
too.
Yep.
Rip.
It looks really cool.
It looks amazing.
And so I've learned how to import these colored into a tabletop. So now I'm focusing on making everything cool. Because I always felt like the minis were a little bit not detailed enough. And yeah, as you can see, I made him with floating shields because those are part of
Yeah,
his armor
epic.
now.
Mm.
And yeah.
He has a regular shield still.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is
that's
cool.
true. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the extra shield, I think, because that would mean that I have to redo everything.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
God
Don't
damn
worry
it.
about it.
And it represents you guys a lot more. The thing, I have also done this already for a mini from Sebas in the other campaign. That was my test round. And the cool thing is that I can now make states. So that means that we can have your mini in a normal position and your mini in a
Oh.
downed position, and you just have to do
Cool.
one click, and then it's changed basically.
That
And-
is
And I can also start doing this like for monsters, but that's a lot of work. And at some point, I hope to work through the whole monster manual through all the minis that we have, and then upload them to the workshop just as a little extra because we use it a
Yeah,
lot. You
side
know,
hobby.
just
yeah.
just do yeah.
Just do it. Do you have so much spare time that you have time to do this?
Hey, I'm not gonna
It's
say
a
that this is
relaxing
gonna be
hobby.
done fast. Like one of these minis takes me about 3 hours to get properly done. However, it's a lot of fun to do, and yeah, I like to put a lot of detail.
And we should
in.
endorse dads having fun.
Yeah, right. Like, and he's hey, Beavucker. He's awake. As in, and he's no longer cramping because he's looking at me with these big eyes. Like, let's see. if
Hello, father.
let's see.
I see you, father.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's go to bed then. We have lots of tired people.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Look at the
That's
little
enough.
dude.
Okay.
Look at the little dude.
Nerds, let the stream off.
Amazing.
Yay.
He just
Well,
Confusion.
leaves like, "Pop, Daddy, what you
Yep.
doing?"
So cute.
in any case, working on getting this one done for next week. That would be great. And yeah. After that, we'll see which way we're going.
Nice.
So that
Oh,
is something
Gosty.
I still want to share with you guys. And so next week we're going to continue D&D Whiteboard Edition.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Guys,
Like a
I
literal
mean,
boardroom meeting.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
It's
Instead
just
of getting instead of getting paid for joining it, we're doing it because it's fun.
Tell me.
so till next time. And yeah,
damn baby noises.
Alex says bye too.
No.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
Yes.
brush your teeth.
Also, Hertog Jan hit me up.
Comb
Yeah.
your hair in the morning.
Okay.